Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Gyropunk Plays Lonely Mountains Downhill. Lonely Mountains gameplay for you to chill, study to. That's a huge mouthful. And also this series is kind of like it's a little bit different than my usual stuff. I'm kind of like more leaned into the mic, and it's like the smooth jazz hour of my content. To be honest, it's a to be 100%, like 110% honest, it's probably the easiest of the content that I make because I'm just relaxed. I'm not like kicked back. Obviously, I just said I'm leaned in, so you can't be kicked back and leaned in, can you? Can you? I mean, you're leaned. I feel like you're doing like a yoga pose if you're kicked back and leaned in. It sounds like a yogi instructor would tell you, all right, kick your feet out in front of you. Now lean in. All right, inhale, exhale. All right, lean in a little bit more. I feel like that's exactly what that is. I feel like I need to stretch more. Do you guys stretch like on a daily basis? And I know when I was less active, I put no emphasis on stretching at all. But like ever since becoming a mailman, I'm just like I stretch maybe twice a day sometimes, and I feel like there's a lot of benefits with being a little bit more limber. Not that I'm saying I'm like that limber right now. I just you feel ready for anything. Like when I do like a hyperextension on my knee accidentally. I mean, I hope you're not doing hyperextensions on purpose, because it's no fun. It's no fun for anybody, I hope. Because then, if it is fun for you, then, I guess I can't really shame you for that, but you're damaging your knee probably permanently, like the muscles in your knee. So don't do it. Don't do it. This is like, it's not a straw man argument. It's like a straw man life hack, a straw man suggestion. Like I'm suggesting a straw man to eat vegetables because it's good for you. Wait, hold on. What just happened? I feel like I went super fast for a second there. It might be just the frames per second. My gosh, I got myself an IPS monitor. Every time I say it, I'm like, am I talking about beer? Are you guys fans of IPAs? Hold on, let me stick to one subject for a second. I've been trying a little bit harder. Like, if you listen to my older videos, and honestly, like, if you listen to anything that's like anything I do that's kind of like a little high octane, I am scatterbrained as heck. It's just the nature of my brain, and my brother has it too. I'm thinking like it has something to do with like we were raised initially with a different language, and I learned English, or at least more fluent English, when I was like 6 or 7. So I know a lot of people are kind of like this too. So I don't want to just blame it on the language, but maybe yours is a different situation. But I feel like mine situation is more because my brain kind of thinks in a hybrid language. The hybrid CPU. It's kind of like it's half Intel, half AMD. It's half a server CPU. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm talking. I could fake it till I make it when I'm talking about processors. But yeah, IPA, IPS monitor. That's the subject. You see how we, and I'm about to branch out again. We went from IPS monitor to beer, wanting to talk about that, and then I segmented off of to me trying to explain that my brain kind of like splits stuff into forks, and then I forget about the fork. And then, yeah, that explanation turned out to be the third path that my brain took. And we ate up, 3 minutes of it. I guess it's fine and dandy for this. But if anyone's like actually trying to follow like a thought pattern of mine, then good freaking luck, dude. But I mean, I guess maybe that's like the zinger that I preferred anyways. There was no punchline at the end of the beer comment, because one, I don't really drink beer. I feel like a lot of there's a lot of my coworkers who walk like 15 miles but drink a ton of beer, and they pack on weight. Like, how do you walk 10 to 15 miles a day and gain weight? There's something there, right? And I eat like crazy right now. Got me eating so crazy right now. This job's got me eating like crazy right now. Like when I get home, like even today, I don't even do anything. I just know that I'm like storing up. I'm like a bear. I'm storing up food for the winter. Except the winter is tomorrow when I'm on my, on my job. Storing up nuts in my stomach. Wait, is that squirrels? Squirrels store up nuts? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, man. I had too much beer. No. I actually like I thought when I turned 21 I'd be like, yeah, let's go drink. But like every time, and I know I can easily get a lot of flack for this. Like, you're just a lightweight or whatever. Whenever I consume alcohol, I just like I don't want my brain to not be at 100%. I prefer being in control while I say stupid things. I hate having, like, a lot of people, I feel like, just use it as an excuse. Also, these PlayStation buttons look so nice. I'm using a PlayStation controller? What kind of accent did I just slip into? What is that? Controller. Is that like New Zealand? Fashion shops? Controller. Yeah, I could see it. I could see it. I was eating fish and chips, and I got grease on my controller. I like it. I like it. You're not gonna like it because chat never likes my accents, but I feel like it's like C-, and I'll take that. It's passing. Okay. Here we go. But yeah, I just like I feel like I say stupid stuff enough. I don't need the influence of my brain not being able to process what stupid things I'm gonna say. And obviously that makes people don't like drinking when there's somebody there that's not drinking. Yeah, let me give you that advice, I guess. So, I mean, maybe like find new friends at that point, but here's what you can do to save this situation. You're gonna be like, all right, I'll drive. I'll be the designated driver. And from that scenario, you can be the guy that actually remembers all the stupid stuff, and then you can tell the accurate story, or you can twist the story to your liking. That's kind of evil, though. You're like, you know, changing the history books at that point. You're no better than the U.S. history school system that we teach. I don't want to go into that one. Yeah, it's a little spicy. I try not to go into too spicy conversations. I understand that, like, you know, they have to be brought up at some points. But yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the reboot of the Lonely Mountains series. Obviously, I am, right? Is it obvious? Is it that obvious? Is it on my face? Can you tell by the smile that's on my face? Oh wait, face cam's not on for this. I figured, like, I didn't think that face cam would fit with Lonely Mountains. Like, this is just words and gameplay. You know, this is the game I feel like that benefits the most from no other distractions besides the biking and commentary. I feel like it benefits a lot from just having that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Watch it burn. My rocket, let's fly. Okay. No. Also, like, not having a face cam, it cuts down it cuts down recording prep by like 15 minutes, it feels like. And you're gonna say it's crazy, but like I don't have to care about, you know, the shirt that I have on. Let's start there. I don't care about like how my hair looks. I don't care about like if I'm wearing my headband, my trademark headband right now. Maybe you just, you know, just do whatever you want. Why don't you just look how you always look like? That's not the point. Okay, hold on. This is actually really tough without breaking. I don't know why I'm like subjecting myself to not breaking on this, because like, just break, forehead, just break. If you don't break, you break your nose. I was gonna say your face, but it seems a little general. I mean, I guess you could break your face. That's like Two-Face from Batman, right? I guess it's more like a burn. What's a broken face? I can picture it in my head like a Sandman with like the cracks in their face. Okay, all right, good. Checkpoint hit. All right, but yeah, if you need a reminder about my challenges, I need to not brake and not pedal. So the longer distances I don't pedal, the longer distances I don't brake, the better. Because that'll lead me to the promised land. The promised Lando Lakes. Dude, Lando Lakes crackers are real good. Only my Filipino brothers will understand this. But like, I grew up on those Lando Lakes, like Sunflakes too. Wait, hold on. Lando Lakes is butter. What am I talking about? My brain. This is why we shouldn't do these in batches, man. Like, you can tell when I'm on like my third or fifth. Isn't this the second video of the Look, I didn't ask you. Okay, nobody's counting anyways. I don't know, maybe it's better if I go off the rails sometimes anyways. Alright, so Land O'Lakes is butter. I was talking about Skyflakes, which is... they rhyme. So... maybe loosely. Eminem could make it rhyme. But yeah, Skyflakes are real good. So I grew up on Skyflakes. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by my own brain, I grew up on Skyflakes, which I can't put my finger on it, but there's like there's something, I think it's buttery, but it's still very crispy. Like if I compare it to like a Ritz cracker, Ritz crackers are extremely soft. They're salty and buttery, but they're also like, they crumble without much effort. Whereas Skyflakes are essentially like soup crackers. Like the square ones, I forget the name of those. Like saltines. They're kind of like saltines, but with a little bit more flavor from the. It's kind of like a buttery flavor. Although you might be like, well, buttery is kind of just like salty, isn't it? No, it actually does have like a creamier. And I don't know if that's weird that crackers can be creamy, but it does kind of like have that feel to it. Okay, all right, we're doing just fine. Coming out of my cage and we're doing just fine. I'm not to do it all. I feel like this is one of the easiest games that I've like jumped into and just like did a video on without even like batting an eye. And I understand I have a substantial amount of practice. You show me another YouTuber that's done like 100 videos on this. I mean, maybe streams. Again, I'm not a speedrunner, so you only expect people to play these kinds of games like over and over and over and over and over and over and over if they want to be the very best, and no one ever was. That's my cause. Those rocks almost look purple. I'm telling you, this IPS monitor, dude. If you look up monitor styles, there's a TN panel. Yes, you have to grow a third eye and also be a useless character in Dragon Ball Z to grab one of those monitors. There's also a VN panel. I don't have a clever joke for that one. I was thinking of Vienna sausages, and I was like, I don't know how to make that work. But yeah, there's IPS, which is obviously the one for the beer lovers. Look, I understand there's beer without hops. IPA is all about the hops. I'm sorry, we're just talking about beer. It's weird that I can talk about beer for a while and I'm not even like a fan. It's just because there's so many people that are, you know, pretty picky about their beer and they like to talk about it. I don't know, man. It's probably the same reason I could talk about sports for a while without really like being a huge sports fan. You know, there's just a lot of opinions out there and I can latch on to whatever fits the need. You guys ever think about that? Like, how many conversations in your life, specifically small talk, people just make up stuff so that they can keep the conversation flowing and not be awkward. Like, I would venture a guess of like 90% of quote-unquote opinions given are probably just like regurgitations and not really like your own opinion. I mean, I guess it might be like an opinion that was stated and then you kind of agreed. Like I've seen this said about I mean, okay, so first of all, if we're arguing original opinions, that's kind of dangerous because that's why the hot takes are so popular, because everyone wants to have an original opinion. And then you end up just having like an exaggeration of the opinion you wanted to say, and then you end up hurting feelings and like being like really inhumane to people that have put their heart and soul into something. Yeah, it's a dangerous, it's a minefield. But maybe just like, you know, mean what you say sometimes. I guess like small talk is literally there for you to just not care about what you're saying. It's just to pass the time. So maybe I should stop looking into it so much. You know, stop. Maybe if you're the one who is calling people out on just small talk, maybe, you know, there's a subreddit for that. Yeah, maybe you're the butthole. All right. Well, thank you so much for, on that note, thank you so much for listening in. And oh yeah, we've got to look at the progression. Why not? 37 and 74. I feel like we're not doing the no braking one like at all. But 750 meters. We're working towards that one. All right. Thank you so much for listening in. Thank you for tuning into Lonely Mountains Downhill again. Hit that like, hit that sub. And follow me on Twitch for other stuff as well. We're live every now and then. Yeah, look forward to the Gyropunk dailies as well. All right, I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.